A place where you were born, we're talking about now, Florida. We're just 8 days away from the winner-take-all primaries in Ohio and Florida. Man, is it consequential. Senator Marco Rubio trying to avoid an upset by Donald Trump in his home state as he tries a late surge as Trump rises in the polls there.
Florida is my second home. I'm here all the time. I'm here now. I think we're going to do very, very well in Florida and very, very well in Ohio.
Yes, according to the latest Real Clear average poll, Trump holds a sizable 18-point lead over Marco Rubio. But can the Florida senators stop the Trump train now that everyone's focused there? Joining us now is Philip Levine. He is the mayor of Miami Beach and a guy that just likes to get things done and puts politics aside, but he is a Hillary Clinton supporter. You know what's going on in Florida right now. Are you surprised that as of this moment, although he's ticking up, the Rubio trails by double digits?
No, Brian, I'm not surprised at all. People of Florida know Senator Rubio. People of America got to know. I mean, a couple of things. Number one, as you know, he doesn't show up for the job in Washington. Number two, he betrayed our beloved two-term governor, Jeb Bush. It was kind of like E2 Brutus, the most unkindest cut of all. And then number three, he's actually betraying his own people, the Hispanic people. He wants to send 11 million people home. So with those kind of thoughts, although, of course, he won Puerto Rico, which isn't even a state, it's a commonwealth, but I think he will get the participation prize. There's no question about that.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, obviously you're not a Marco Rubio fan, but in reality he's an extremely talented politician who knows what happens if you miss your moment of opportunity. Just ask Governor Christie that if you wait too long. So he jumped out. The question is, in all candidness, if Jeb Bush decides, I was angry at him like you are, Mr. Mayor, but I'm going to put it aside to help him oust Donald Trump. If Jeb Bush endorses Rubio, what kind of difference will it make over the next week?
I don't think it'll make any difference at all. Donald Trump is incredibly strong in Florida right now. I mean, clearly his name is around Florida, his brand on buildings. I don't think it makes a difference, Brian. I think the die has been cast. And I believe that people are looking for someone that has that crazy, weird thing in their background called a job. And as we know, Marco's never had one.
Wow. Okay. Mayor Levine, let's go to a party you know quite well, your party. And now let's talk about the debate that happened last night. There's two areas of vulnerability, maybe the emails and maybe the transcripts of her speeches to Wall Street, because she's coming out anti-Wall Street. Yesterday, Sanders went after her on that. How do you feel about that? Is he helping the Republicans get ready for a big fight this summer and fall?
No, absolutely not. Matter of fact, that was the most spirited, educated, wonderful debate where the American people got to listen to real issues and real facts. And it was just a wonderful debate. And once again, Senator Sanders has expanded the dialogue and expanded the narrative. When it comes to the email situation, of course, as we know, these emails were not classified years ago. And once again, of course, the Republicans are bringing it up and bringing it up. And as far as speeches, we know Senator Sanders.
Mr. Mayor, I got to stop you there. They're not Republicans. The Washington Post brought up that there's over, these over 100 emails that are labeled classified that have come out, let alone the chains that are part of that. Yesterday, that was brought up. Listen how she deflects the email question. Tell me if you could admire this or wonder if she really put more fuel to the fire.
Donald Trump says he's going to talk about your emails every single day if he's the nominee. If you're the nominee, how are you going to take him on?
Donald Trump had received 3.6 million votes, which is a good number. And there's only one candidate in either party who has more votes than him, and that's me. His bullying, his bluster are not going to wear well on the American people.
Right. But neither will that answer. Mr. Mayor, there was an absence of information on that last answer. Don't you agree?
Well, Brian, let me tell you this. The Republican Party is looking for their kryptonite to take down Donald Trump. It ain't Marco Rubio and it ain't Ted Cruz. It's not going to be Ted Cruz. It's going to be Hillary Clinton will be the kryptonite to take down Donald Trump. The email scandal is something which is not a scandal. It's from years ago, and we all know Donald Trump has so many vulnerabilities. Trump University, the casinos that went bankrupt, the airlines that went bankrupt, the vodka company that went bankrupt. I mean, we all know you start with $300 million like Donald Trump did. I mean, my God, you'd be a lot wealthier, my God, if your parents had that much money.
But it's very tough to make it in the vodka market, especially with Smirnoff out there and Absolute. Mayor Phil Levine, thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian.
All right.